Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today, we're going to be showing you how to make a nice ribollita. Cue the music. Alright, well thanks a lot for being here today. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to go down and like this channel, subscribe to it, leave a comment down below, and then share this channel and this show with everybody you know. Like I said, we're going to be making a nice ribollita today, so let's go down here and check out what our ingredients are for this. We have got 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 onion that we've chopped up, 2 carrots that we've chopped up, 2 celery sticks that we've chopped up. We got 2 cloves of garlic that we minced, 2 cups of some spinach. You can also use kale if you'd like. 1 can of diced tomatoes, 2 cans of white beans, drained and rinsed, 4 cups of vegetable broth or water. We have not got that pictured here. 4 slices of some stale bread, torn or cut into pieces, a little salt and pepper to taste, and then some olive oil and some grated cheese for the garnish. Now I've taken the liberty of getting all our prep done and our mise en place all ready to go. So this is a quick and easy 1-pot meal. Let's head over to our stove and start cooking. All right, we've got our pot ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and get this going, get it warmed up. It's not a dirty pot, it's just a very well used pot. It's ceramic, but it is clean, so don't let that fool you. Over here we got our mise en place. We got our mirepoix that we've cut up, our spinach, our beans, our tomatoes, our crusty bread in the back, our aromatics with the garlic, a little salt and pepper, and our olive oil. You can't see it, but there it is. So that's our mise en place, all ready to go, lined up in the way we're going to use it. So I'm going to focus back on our pan here. I'm going to go ahead and add about half this olive oil. Maybe a little more. We're just going to let that get hot. All right, the oil is hot, so let's go ahead and add our vegetables in here. Celery, onion, and carrots we've diced up. Now this is a hearty soup, so I like to cut my vegetables rather large, not diced real fine, because you want it to be a nice hearty soup. But remember, it's going to take longer to cook these because they are bigger, but it should not be a hindrance at all because this is a soup, so it's also going to boil after we do the initial saute and braise. So a little salt and pepper in there, let that cook a little bit. You just want to sweat these out just a little bit. Alright, we got onions are starting to sweat just a little bit, so I'm going to add our our garlic in here. We're just going to let that cook in until we start smelling it. Get an aromatic in there. About 30 seconds. Once we do that, you go ahead and throw your spinach and or your kale in that. I'm going to add our rest of our olive oil, a little more salt and pepper, and we're just going to stir all this in. You want to wilt that spinach really good. And that wilted pretty well. We want to add our tomatoes. Stir that in, and we're just going to let this cook for a little while. Alright, I got the heat going on these pretty good. I'm going to take that lid off, see where we're at. Now you want to make sure that these carrots are fork tender before you start adding everything and finishing it up. So we are going to add liquid to it to help it boil a little more too, but they're about halfway done. I did taste one before we started shooting again. So I'm going to go ahead and add our beans into here. I'm going to add 2 cups of water to start with, just to see where we're at with that. Okay, yep, I just wanted to see what eyeballed it. I wrote the recipe, I wasn't sure how much water to really add because we had liquid in those tomatoes too. So I want to make sure we got enough liquid in there. So there we go, it's more soup-like. And remember this bread that we're going to add in there, we're going to it's going to thicken it up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and let this boil up. I'm going to raise the temperature, bring it to a boil, then we're going to turn it down, let it simmer. Cook those carrots up, make sure they're nice and fork tender. So let's do that, and we'll come back and add the bread. All right, we got a nice boil on this. That's going to soften those carrots up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn this down to a simmer. We're going to throw this bread right on in. Nice stale bread. This will help thicken it up, add a nice texture to it. So let's let that just soak in there for a couple minutes, and we'll transition and see what it looks like. All right, the bread is broken down a little bit as it disintegrates into the soup. It's thickened it up. What we're going to do now, we're going to bowl this up. We're going to take it over to our table, garnish it up with some things, then we're going to taste it. It'll go away. Step in for the taste here. Threw a little Parmesan and some fresh parsley in there. You want to add some fall flavors. Throw a little rosemary and some thyme in there if you want. It's still pretty hot, but it looks really, really good. It's got some nice color to it too. Just let this cool a little bit. We'll get a bite. Yep, very good, very hearty. Let's get some liquid in here and just give it a taste. Didn't add a lot of seasoning in there, just a little bit of garlic, salt and pepper, and then the natural seasonings from the processing and the methodology we use with the sautéing of the mirepoix, a little bit of sugar in there. Let the vegetables do most of the work. No, the heavy lifting with the tomatoes, the acidity. Some of those beans are just good. There's some, get that bread. See how well that just turned to mush basically, but really does it really does a good job of adding what it does to the soup. That's really good. Parmesan gives it a little bit of nuttiness. Yeah, very good fall soup. Very hearty, wonderful meal. All done in one pot. What could go wrong? Nothing to really clean up. So that's a win-win all the way around. Recipe is in the description box. Down in the description box, goes right to my website. It's onlyfood.biz. I got a ton of other recipes there too. Check that out. But Ribollita, I hope you enjoy. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
These rappers don't listen, well let me show them something. You hear that beat bumping from the soul kitchen. Now what you fixing up? Good food, soul food, come and pick it up. These rappers don't listen, well let me show them something. You hear that beat bumping from the soul kitchen.